Okay, so I've counted 4 pedestrian crossings in this one street. It has to be some kind of record, right?
Welcome to Bacchus Marsh, a town that is of equal distance to Melbourne, Ballarat and Geelong, which makes for one extremely busy roundabout. We received a message from Bacchus Marsh Cricket Club's B-grade captain Drew, who told us about a semi-final that went down to the wire in the 2019-20 season.
Outfield is sensational. Really nice outfield. I don't reckon you get value for runs out here, but it's a beautiful ground.
Drew and batsman Tom were kind enough to meet me at Maddingley Park to give their account of the semi-final weekend.
My name's Drew Closter, played at the Bacchus Marsh Cricket Club. I've been here my whole life. So the Bacchus Marsh community, it's something that I've born and raised in. I was literally born at the hospital, 500 metres up the road. I've always been involved with the cricket club. The cricket club loves to get people in, and we try and do a lot of things for the community if we can.
My name's Tom Dickinson. I've been playing cricket at Bacchus Marsh Cricket Club for since I was about 8 years old.
So it was the 2019-2020 season. We'd gone through the year, I think we finished second for the year. Leading up to the game, we were playing against Sunbury Kangaroos, who were, I think at that time, known as Ashfield Cricket Club. We always had a pretty good rivalry with them.
Playing that home final is always really important for us. We love playing here, and I don't think other sides love coming here. So
we've always had a thing with the Bacchus Marsh Cricket Club that we go to the next step for finals. That's always what we're trying to do. Try and lift our game that extra level. But I love it. Like, there's nothing better than playing finals cricket. I'm getting tingles now.
Yeah, I think we're really confident batting wise that we could put up a decent score in a final. Obviously 134 is not a decent score, just sort of didn't click. We had a lot of guys get starts, and you have a look at the scorecard, there's a lot of 10s, 15s, 20s. And we sort of trusted one another that someone of that group would go on and make a big one. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. But I think we also had, as I said, a pretty good bowling side as well. So we were quite confident that anything we could scrounge up, we'd trust our bowlers we'd field well, us batsmen would make sure we fielded well and trust our bowlers to do the job.
So it wasn't a great scorecard, it was really tight bowling. I do remember that. As the boys were coming off after going out, there's nothing, there's no shots to play. We scrounged our way to about 130 odd. It was super tight bowling. Their fielding was awesome. It was really, really hard fought to get any runs on the board. Yeah, so the low scores, as every cricketer knows, tricky to chase. We thought we were a sniff with that on the board. We knew we were going to have to play well because they'd won a game earlier in the year against us. We'd won one, so we knew we were going to have to bowl well.
And it was just that we believe in ourselves. We've got this score on the board. Let's go and put our best foot forward, do everything that we can, and take early wickets, hold our catches, field well. It's probably not to take away from anything. There's probably not a heap of magic to it all.
Yeah, our bowling was super tight. It's just, and as we were saying earlier, the momentum of a game of cricket usually swings a little bit one way and then a little bit back, and then it'll go a bit further one way and might come back, and one side will eventually get on top. But just the whole 2 days of cricket was just like, it was an arm wrestle. I don't know how to explain it more than that. There was no momentum either way. Like, they get a tiny partnership and then we get a wicket, and it was the same when we batted. We'd have a little partnership and they get a wicket, or there was no give anywhere. Like, I don't think I've ever played in a game of cricket like that since or before that.
Once we sort of got them 2 or 3 down, we sort of knew, righto, now we can get on a bit of a roll. And you just felt it with every wicket. They'd put a little 10-run partnership together and we'd nick one, and another 10-run and we'd nick one. And you're sort of constantly looking up at the scoreboard going, this is getting really tight, and you're getting nervous and you're hoping the ball comes to you because you want to be the man that has the story of I took that catch or I got that run out, or being a bowler, I took that wicket.
We're 9 wickets down, the scores were even. I think it was the last over of the day. If we got the wicket, we went through to the grand final because we finished higher. If they got a run, obviously they go through to the grand final. Bloke come into bat, who I've known for a very, very long time, and like I said earlier, we kind of know the shots that he plays, and I set the field for him. And I still vividly remember saying it to him. I said, well, he came to bat, I said, Russ, you've got 2 shots, I've covered both of them, what are you going to do? And he sort of looked at me, and there's a bit of a grin, and I kind of knew he only goes one way. He swings hard, always has, always will.
So I was at cover in a brim hat. I was, yeah, it was the bowler Brad's actually he's been my best mate since we were 6 years old. So I had utmost confidence in him that he'd do the job and he'd bowl well, and he'd, I was just ecstatic. Even running in, you sense something was going to happen. Obviously, with scores tied, so it was either going to be the winning runs have scored or we're getting a wicket.
Yeah, let the ball go, and he bunted it to mid-off, and Conzi come in and took a stumbling, diving forward catch, which he'll claim he was the greatest catch on earth.
Honestly, the main thing I remember is old mate chopping it up to mid-off, me noticing it wasn't coming to me at cover, it was going to mid-off, and then just screaming catch. Conzi took a really good chest mark at centre-half forward.
Yeah, and the boys just went mental. Like, it was just 2 days of hard-fought cricket, and we happened to come out on top. It was awesome.
Just pandemonium. As I said, Bradley, being my best mate, was on his knees on the pitch, and you see me run across and give him a huge cuddle. And then, yeah, I just go around cuddling and kissing everyone, and it was just a grouse time to be playing cricket. That truly felt like a grand final moment, and we all still talk about it and bring it up, if not weekly, fortnightly.